It is a big weather story affecting thousands of people in the Atlanta metro area. Now, to most of us, the video isn't really all that impressive. There's less than 3 inches of snow on the ground and a small coating of ice. But consider this. It is Atlanta, Georgia, and people who live there just aren't used to dealing with anything winter. And this is what happens. In fact, they are calling it the traffic nightmare from hell. People were trapped on major interstates overnight as Mother Nature paralyzed that city. And stuck in the middle of all of it is Kellie Burkett, who's a news producer at WSB-TV. She grew up in Cambria County, so she's used to snow, but even she said she was not prepared for this.
We were in the high 60s on Monday, so that's life in the South. You know, you don't like the weather, you wait till the next day.
But people living in the Atlanta area probably don't like this either.
It's nothing like I've ever seen.
Kellie Burkett, who is from Portage, where it looked like this just a couple of days ago. So a little bit of snow and ice doesn't faze her. This is what it looks like where she lives now.
I looked outside yesterday when it was coming down, and I said, you know, at home, this is no big deal. If I was at home, I'd jump in my car. I wouldn't be worried. This is nothing.
But people in the South aren't used to this kind of weather. The Department of Transportation doesn't have the kind of equipment to keep up with Mother Nature's icy grip.
I wish it was something we could just wave a magic wand, but that's not possible. We have to deal with the reality.
My brother said, put on your snow tires, let's go. But I haven't heard snow tires since I've lived at home.
Burkett said a perfect storm of problems led to these massive backups on all the major interstates. The biggest issue, a changing forecast.
Overnight, it shifted again, and then we were back in the watch. So schools did not cancel yesterday. People went to work.
Then the snow started falling, people panicked and hit the roads.
And the plows and the sanders were not able to get around all this traffic. And the roads just went from, bare to a mess in a matter of minutes. People were trapped in their cars for 24 hours. There's still people trapped in their cars.
I hit black ice. These roads are horrible, absolutely horrible.
I was absolutely traumatized because my car kept fishtailing.
Students were kept at schools, some stuck on buses overnight.
I was super scared. I was like, if I don't get home to my parents, I'm going to freak out.
At last check, more than 900 accidents were reported in the metro and at least 100 people hurt.
It's nothing like I've ever seen. You get a little snow at home and you're used to it. But when it falls here, nobody really knows how to react.
Now, it is going up to the 60s in Atlanta this weekend, and Burkett says she can't wait for this storm to be what she calls a bad memory.